Hey, what's up, everybody? So, yesterday I found this Wikitubia page about ya boy DK Customs. So, let's read it. In YouTubers, anime YouTubers, film YouTubers, and 7 more. I wonder if it is lolcow category. Warning! This article DK Customs may contain material that is disturbing, such as PDF file, abuse, grape, and prejudice. Chance James Finley Wilkins, born September 20th, 1990, age 32, better known online as Cyraxx, also known as DK Customs, or Cyraxx with a P. Formerly DJ Shadowblade, is an American YouTuber, musician, gamer, artist, and vlogger. Oh, they got it building that up a little bit, aren't they? He's known for a variety of content such as rap and music covers, let's plays, films, etc. Cyraxx has become notorious online for his anger, PDF, SA, and other controversial actions. He is noteworthy for his rages that occur when he interacts with internet trolls, which many people find comical and use as a source of entertainment. Due to this, he has often been compared to the other infamous YouTuber, Chris Chan. Oh, look, it seems like there's a decent amount of stuff on it. Personal life. Chance Wilkins was born Patrick Smith on September 20th, 1990, to parents Rupel Smith and Connie Lobdell. Lobdell? That's a weird last name. He was born with an underdeveloped body that caused him many issues in life, though what issues he specifically is currently unknown. In 1994, Rupel Smith was arrested and sentenced to prison for 20 years for rape a 14-year-old girl, so Cyraxx had to move in with his grandmother, Sally Wilkins. Cyraxx's earliest online activity was when he created his first YouTube account in 2010, where he created anime music videos. Around 2012, Cyraxx got signed on by the music label Killer Clown Sounds, which was run by Eric Screbolo out of sympathy. However, Cyraxx was fired from the record label after he stole Eric's music and pseudonyms. On February 14th, 2012, Valentine's Day, Cyraxx was arrested for strangling and beating up Sally, though when investigated by the police, he said he blacked out and didn't remember the incident, though he says it started during an argument where Cyraxx wanted to move to Kansas. Currently, he still lives with Sally in Akron, Ohio. It's more than just wanting to move to Kansas. He was going to walk to Kansas. Content. Since 2010, Cyraxx has created multiple YouTube channels which range from a variety of content. The most notable is his music career, where he originally created anime music videos. He mainly creates music from rap, metal, electronic, etc. Cyraxx also has made multiple Let's Plays and reviews of video games, most notably racing games such as Dirt Rally 2.0, Need for Speed, Asphalt 9 Legends, etc. Cyraxx briefly created a channel under the name Dark Star Films, where he created short drama films such as The Darkness, which someone opened a box which unleashes a demon to continuously torture him. Where? When was the box in it? I don't remember the box. I've watched The Darkness a lot, and it just kind of starts off with him like going looking at some like ghost finding app. I don't ever remember them actually physically opening up a box. He also created reviews of films and cameras, vlogs, tips, and VFX reels. He's also mostly known for creating live streams that are mainly done on Twitch, in which he talks about trolls, music, announcements, let's plays, etc. Sometimes he'll feature guests and trolls on these live streams. Okay, so he's banned from Twitch forever. He was on Twitch for a tiny little bit of time, but I think it's so insignificant that it should just say he live streams on YouTube, Facebook, and Kick. Those are the main ones that he actually does it on. Other channels. Retro Gamer Official. Okay, let's look through all these channels. Chance Wilkins. Freak Show. Cyraxx Official. Metalcore Mania. KOA Studios. So these are all of the ones, essentially, that are still currently active, that have not been deleted. And then we go down here to deleted channels. Metalcore Madness. KOA Productions. DJ Otaku. Call Out Central. Wow, there's so many more. There are so many more channels that they need to add to this list. Both deleted and, like, still vaguely active. Controversies. Rages. When interacting with his trolls, Cyraxx is known for raging. His rages mostly occur when he interacts with trolls, most notably Music Biz Marty, on their live-streamed panels. A common controversial behavior in his rages includes him shouting various racist and homophobic slurs when raging. He is shown to be very delusional, as he commonly projects, making negative statements towards other people that apply directly to him, and is known for lying as well, blaming his immoral actions on the trolls. When someone tries to denounce him, he either talks over, ignores them, or both, refusing to accept the reality of what they say. Another common behavior of his rages includes him pulling down his pants and stroking his member in hopes it would get the troll channels taken down. This successfully caused his troll, Music Biz Marty, to have 2 channels taken down, currently being on his 3rd. And I don't know, he might be on his 4th. I'm not exactly sure if it's 3rd or 4th. He also commonly gives death threats to his trolls, even saying that he will red rum his trolls and not care if he goes to prison for it, nor will he feel bad. People often note Cyraxx's media influence, being angry in ways that are similar to WWE wrestlers and anime characters. Despite him acting very tough and threatening, he is actually very timid, losing and crying for his mother in an actual fight against Marty, and often telling his grandmother Sally to call the police on the trolls. He has made so many police reports to his address to tell the cops about the trolls, to the point where they have designated him as a mentally disturbed individual. A 43, so I'm going to add that to it. Put a 43 in quotes or parentheses right beside it. Hygiene. People often noticed Cyraxx's very incredibly poor hygiene, with him even once admitting to his friend that he has gone 3 weeks without bathing. Cyraxx is covered in bed bug bites, with bed bugs even being seen visibly crawling on him in some videos. People also commonly notice how the top of his head is covered in scabs. According to him, he picks them off because they are dead, dry skin cells. Cyraxx's teeth are very rotten, being very yellow and having visible cavities. His peen is also swollen and infected from fungus and bedbug bites, and he once had to go to the emergency room because of that. He also made Sally put the cream on it. He wouldn't put the cream on it himself. He made his grandma put the cream on his peen. Plagiarism. Around 2012, Cyraxx would join a record label called Killer Clown Sounds, which was run by Eric Scribolo. He did this due to him feeling bad for Cyraxx because of his physical disabilities. However, Eric claims that Cyraxx had stolen content from his music, such as lyrics, songs, album names, and even his alias Cyraxx and Shadowblade. He also says that Cyraxx threw the record label's dog tags into a lake. We gotta do an expedition, an archaeological expedition to Summit Lake with like divers and metal detectors and find those dog tags. Eric would fire him after his music video performed poorly and would sell his contract to the troll Music Biz Marty. Cyraxx would react furiously to the news and would curse at Eric on a live stream. On February 28, 2013, Cyraxx posted an apology video along with his girlfriend Heather about the dog tag incident. He said that he was angry at the time and his grandmother came up with the idea to throw the dog tags into the lake. But they do regret doing it and still appreciate his help on the contract, hoping they could contact each other again and reconsider signing a new contract. Some viewed the apology as insincere and also criticized the pointless inclusion of Heather. Music Biz Marty would also accuse him of stealing song lyrics from popular music. One example was his lyrics for the song The Life You Lead, being identical to the song Speak to Me by the band September Avenue. Cyraxx has also created 2D art of original characters and 3D models of cars, though some claim that his art was stolen or traced, such as one instance where he stole the channel banner from a channel called Freaks Showcase. Oh, it's all stolen. Like, I've looked at his Instagram where he's like, yeah guys, don't mind the watermarks. I had to steal my pictures back. These people stole my pictures, put watermarks on it, and I had to steal it back from them because I don't have the original pictures without the watermarks. Domestic violence. Around 2019, Cyraxx began a relationship with a person he originally met online named Heather Kraut. However, Heather has been heavily criticized in the past due to her abandoning her wife, Keki, and children for Cyraxx, having Child Protective Services called on her for child neglect. Heather and Cyraxx have said that they've made attempts to win custody of Heather's kids. I'm glad that never happened. There have also been several instances where Cyraxx emotionally and physically abused Heather on several live streams. One example was during a live stream where Cyraxx and a friend of Keck, Jamie Springer, engaged in an argument due to several issues, such as Cyraxx lying on multiple occasions and sending Heather nude photos while at work. Ew. Gross. Pictures of himself, I'm assuming he sent it to Heather while she was at work, like, hey, come home. Come on home, honey. I'm waiting for you. Oh my god, so gross. Oh. Heather yelled Cyraxx to hush so she couldn't hear Jamie, to which Cyraxx almost hits Heather out of anger, but would hit the door instead. However, Cyraxx claims that he was angered by the troll.
Tyler Cochran subscribed for more madness. Alien.
Hell yeah, Tyler! You got in the Wikipedia reading or video. Hell yeah, that's what's up. Thank you. I appreciate everybody who subscribes. Where was I at? Heather yelled Cyraxx to hush since he couldn't hear Jamie. Oh, she. It should be she. Since she couldn't hear Jamie. To which Cyraxx almost hit Heather out of anger, but would hit the door instead. However, Cyraxx claims that he was angered by trolls to lash out on the door. Heather would break up with Cyraxx for physical abuse and cheating on her with another person named Abby. When Heather's brother, Michael, came to take her out of the home, Cyraxx began attacking him. Cyraxx would upload a video where he said that Heather claimed that he hit her on several occasions, though he says that one time he wanted to get out of the way to cool down, which resulted in him laying his hand on her. He claims that he apologized to her and Heather accepted it, but she would keep spreading stories of abuse. He would also admit to punching Michael, saying he deserved it due to Michael convincing Heather to leave him. Blind Billy. During a live stream with the troll Tangerine Cat, Cyraxx claimed that he was raped in high school by his friend Billy Slyer when he was 16 to 17 years old. He says that when they hung out one time, Billy began to SA him just before he fell asleep, but he intervened before Billy could do anything. Cyraxx also says that he would be suspended and kicked out of school by Billy. However, Billy would contact Music Biz Marty and claim that the story was false. Billy claims that he was legally blind and could not have raped him. He also claims that Cyraxx had assaulted him, saying that he groped Billy's butt and would jerk him on his bed without Billy's consent. However, Cyraxx says that Billy's side of the story is false, and he says he did nothing wrong. Bigotry. Cyraxx has been heavily criticized for using offensive slurs or saying threatening statements to trolls online, which are often racist, sexist, and homophobic. In some videos and live streams, he'll say N-word and F-word. One example was on Music Business Marty's live stream from 2022, where Cyraxx said that Adolf Hitler should have red-rummed his family due to Marty's alleged Jewish background. However, Cyraxx has claimed that he's not racist and says that he has a black friend. He also says that using the N-word in the context of medieval times, where he claims it meant dumb or stupid, meaning he isn't racist. This is false though, as the N-word originated in the 17th century and came from the Spanish word meaning black. PDF. A troll named Kate, who was part of the PDF hunting group Masshole Reports, had pretended to be a 15-year-old girl named Crystal, 14, that should be 14, not 15, little side note, who began contacting Cyraxx. Screenshots from their text messages show that Cyraxx had sent photos of his peen and videos of himself pleasuring it. She would tell him her age, but he didn't seem to notice and would ask her for nudes. The Masshole Reports would send evidence to the police to arrest him, but Cyraxx would tell the police that since it was online, it wasn't PDF. On a live stream, Cyraxx would attempt to debunk the PDF allegations by saying because Kate had lived in another state, the police couldn't arrest him, and PDF isn't listed in his files. Ugh. On April 27, 2021, on a live stream by Music Biz Marty and Kate, Cyraxx had claimed that he had dated a legitimate 15-year-old girl by the name of Chloe after he said they did charity work together. He never assumed that Chloe was 15 because she never told him and assumed that she was an adult since she did charity work. Once he did know about her age, he blocked her. However, Kate says that in the text messages, Chloe said that she had to go to bed early for school. Kate and Marty would also criticize Cyraxx for not asking Chloe's age before sending sexual photos and videos. Defending Chris Chan. On August 1st, 2021, the notorious YouTuber and artist Chris Chan was arrested by police for engaging in incest and rape with his mother, who allegedly has dementia. Many people on the internet was disgusted by the incident and would spread hate towards Chris Chan. Cyraxx would post a live stream giving his response to the incident, saying that the rape allegations were false. He claims that after doing research, he feels like Chris wouldn't actually rape his mother, due to his body language, and that his trolls and audience are worse than his. Jeez, come on, it's Chris Chan. Do not use female pronouns for Chris Chan. It's a dude. Chris Chan's a dude. You don't get to grape your elderly mom and then have people respect your delusional pronoun choices. Come on, guys, get better. Cyraxx says that if someone was bullied enough on the internet, they would admit something they didn't do in order to make the trolling actively stop. Cyraxx also criticizes trolls for bullying him just as much as Chris Chan, but says he won't admit false claims like him and won't be tricked by trolling attempts, mainly threatening to ban trolls from his live streams. Many people would go on to mock Cyraxx's response for his narcissism and claims that the rape was false. Danny Brown feud. On September 29th, 2022, on the 411th episode of the Matt and Shane Secret Podcast, featured the rapper named Danny Brown. He said that he began trolling Cyraxx after the COVID-19 pandemic began, such as creating fake death tribute videos, since he always threatened to leave the internet and would delete his channels. Cyraxx would respond to the video in a live stream soon after, saying he would threaten to call Danny's collaborators, such as Rockstar Games and Eminem's record labels, to get him fired for legally slandering him. He also says it's pointless to troll him since he's getting the attention and not Danny, saying he's worse and dumber than him. On December 13th, Danny would also respond to Cyraxx, calling him out for the Blind Billy drama and saying that he'd get him and he is watching his live streams. On another episode of The Danny Brown Show, he said he wanted Cyraxx to have a boxing match with another infamous YouTuber, King Cobra JFS, because Cyraxx and King Cobra would argue with each other on a live stream. Danny also showed more support towards Cobra, since he's not been as many controversies as Cyraxx. He had also bought a fan-made figure of Cyraxx created by Phil Bar Toys on Etsy. Hey, hell yeah! They at least shouted out Phil Bar Toys. That's what's up. Cyraxx would make another live stream saying he makes more money and attention than Danny, but Danny would say Cyraxx never successfully sold an album. On January 31st, 2023, Danny confirmed that King Cobra would fight with Cyraxx, though his opponent would never respond to the boxing match. A month later, on February 28th, on the 43rd episode, 43rd? What is the world? It says 43th. That doesn't make any sense. 43rd. What a weird way to write it. 43rd. Danny said he would sue Cyraxx for defamation, saying that he would take his house and sell it, though it was confirmed that it was a joke. He would later say that he and Music Biz Marty made Cyraxx dance for a new Xbox after trolls sent him a USB drive that fried his old Xbox. However, Danny Brown would later say that he would stop being involved with the Cyraxx feud after going into rehab for his alcohol, saying that the drama was unhealthy. Trivia! Although it isn't confirmed what disorder Cyraxx has, many speculate he may have CCD, a disorder that causes certain bones to not develop, hence why he has no shoulders. Some also speculate that he might have a very mild case of progeria, a genetic disorder that causes rapid aging, hence why he looks physically older than he should. Many people theorize that he was inbred as well, but this was disproven by his family tree. You don't really know now. You can't really trust that family tree. We've never actually seen any sort of evidence that Connie actually existed and mothered Cyraxx. So I'm still in the camp that Rupel, Christian, Sally. Cyraxx and Music Biz Marty would meet in real life in Akron, where they fought each other. Though Cyraxx would lose, he would later delusionally claim how he won the fight. Cyraxx is known and mocked for being highly unintelligent, as he was in high school until he was 23 years old, being so unintelligent that teachers had to grade him based on his drawings. Doesn't know what 2 plus 2 is, refusing to answer every time someone asked him that. Insults people by saying how their mother should have spit instead of swallowed, thinking that women can get pregnant by swallowing. Doesn't know where a female's, is located. When asked about this on panel, he laughed it up, acted as if he knew, and left the panel. Is unable to count correctly. For example, when 3 people were grouped together, he thinks it's 4 people. Thinks that slavery was legal in the United States until 1950, which in his words was 100 years ago. Thinks that the N-word originated from medieval times and was used to describe someone dumb or ignorant. Believes that the government should stop making people pay taxes. After doing some incredibly poor math calculations, he stated that Music Biz Marty could earn $71 billion in a year if he didn't pay taxes. Thought that a plastic figurine of himself that was spray painted gold and mailed to him by a troll was made of actual 18-karat gold, and not knowing how heavy real gold is. Thinks that a $400 Apple Watch costs more than a house. Not only that, but he flexed his fake Apple Watch to Marty, thinking that he'll look past the appearance of it and believe that Apple Watches are able to function without phones. Thought that his foot was going to fall off because of a small infection. Is unable to tell how long he's been with Marty. In 2021, he said that it's been dealing with Marty for 6 years, despite it only being 2 years. In 2023, he has been telling Marty that he's been dealing with him for 7 years. Has openly admitted to being A hebephile, one who likes 11 to 14-year-olds, thinking that hebephilia is legal and different from PDF. And here's some photos of him. All the classic photos we've seen. Oh, look. Oh, shot of him approaching Marty. Nice. Oh, that's so funny. And then it's just a bunch of references. Never expected this dude to even have a page on Wikitubia. One comment 4 days ago. And I think that's it. Alright. So there we go. DK Customs. It's so funny that they're still using DK Customs. They should just call it Cyraxx at this point, because that's what everybody knows him as. Anyway, guys. Thanks for watching this. I'll see you guys later.